Hello everyone, this is Eric, RC Monster Garage. We're going back to the DRACO airplane. So I did go to the hardware store to get a couple different screws that I wanted to change, that I was explaining about. And then meanwhile, I put in this wheel, and I wanted to show you, if you're doing any RC cars, I highly recommend to use this tool. The reason is because this just what fit to it. I was watching a couple videos of other people building this airplane, and I saw something that I really did not like. One of the guy was, I don't want to mention his channel, but he was working on his kitchen, and he was doing it with a major plier. The problem is that you can snap it right away. With this, it's kind of like it's small, so there's not so much torque that you can do, and it's actually, you will hold it where you need it, and now it can turn. I also filed a little bit the nuts in the other side, so now it's not touching. Both wheels are turning pretty good, and now those are closed. But if you guys remember, right here where the wheels are, I was having a critical issue with those screws. I don't really like the screws that came from the factory. They're way too short. They were turning only a turn and a half in. So I got to the hardware store and I got those screws. I got two different ones. I got one that they are actually 30 millimeters, and I got ones that are a little bit shorter. They're about 25 millimeters. The one that we have in the aircraft right now, those are I think those were like about 20. The 4x20, and they're way too short. So what happened? The landing gear here is really not secure good. It feels like it's very solid, but it's absolutely not. It's very dangerous actually. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to take this screws that came from China and replace them with another screws that came from China, but a little bit better quality. Okay, so you see, like, it did not even start turning, and the screws is already coming out. I'm gonna put it with my small needle nose. You really need to have a small needle nose when you're working on those airplanes. It's kind of getting stuck over here because the entire design of this is really bad. Okay, so just to show in my hand, this is what was there. This is what we're replacing it with. So you get all this extra. If I wanted to go extra mile, I can actually put the much longer, but I don't see a reason to do that because this touching, and actually it will be hard to see. Let's point with this. I find this guiding stick. This is what hold the landing gear. That's it. Those like 2 threads lines. This is really not enough. So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna add, so we're gonna have at least 1/4 inch inside of the airplane. Okay. So this is very important. This is like kind of a, not a safety concern, it's more like a design concern that I have when you hit bed. Now also the head of the new screw is actually wider, and this is the LN, and this is number 2.5 LN, and this will work much better than this. This is garbage. Let's start putting those in. Yeah, it's fit pretty good. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add on this the washers like I wanted to do yesterday. You could not put, okay, just so you understand, you could not put a washer on the previous screw, because if you try to put the washer, it wouldn't actually close. That's it. The height of the washer, it's how much it was held inside of the airplane. So this is a big no-no. So we're gonna put this in. One second, you have to put first the washer, and then now actually I can feel it actually getting in the right way, so it's actually pretty good. Oops. Yeah, now it's feel really good and secure, and I know that if I'm gonna do a bad landing, I'm not gonna have any problem. But to be honest, I'm not gonna do a bad landing. I'm a very good pilot, and I can show it off because I probably haven't crashed an airplane for like 25 years. Yeah, those screws are just popping out before you even before the machine even finished to doing one revolution. Those things are already out. Let's put another one. And the funny thing is that the videos that I watch of other people for the assembly, I was not watching those videos to learn anything from them. I was trying to watch if they get the same problem that I find. And they did have the same problem that I had, but they did not thought about solving those problems. They just gone ahead and continue their build with the bad parts. I did exactly the same. I continued the build, but I was telling you guys that I'm gonna need to go and actually get those parts, and I did, because when we did it, it was already late at night and the hardware store was closed, and it was Saturday night. So Sunday morning I gone and got my part. Yeah. It is very, very, very important. When you do something, do it right or don't do it at all. To pay so much money for a model airplane like this and not try to change small hardware. So those bolts, they were about 35 cents a piece. And for what, everything together, $2? Not even. For $1 something, I wouldn't risk $600 aircraft. And we have the last one. Yeah, it feels really solid actually when you do that. When you tie it, it's the entire parts actually feel like it's fitting the right way, and everything fit better. And then when we're done right now, I'm going to show you one more thing that was needed to be done, and it's adjusting those whoever don't know. So those supposedly, I think they use those as fuel containers for Mike Petty's airplane, if I remember right. I may be mistaken, but I think they add those here more fuel because of the turboprop. Okay, and it's already here and ready. Oops. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, it start getting tight, 18, 19, okay? 19 turns versus 2, okay? This is how bad the other one was. Now, over here, those parts, I would like to just grab a screwdriver and just close them, and now it's tight. If not, it's a little bit loose, so then what you do, you grab it here, and when you close it, actually you can see that it's actually pulling the lines over here much nicer. I don't think anybody knows that they need to do that. Yeah, now it's nice, and it's not moving at all. It's actually pretty much amazing. Now, this airplane, because it's so tall, have steps, so it's kind of a step stool, so you have to step up. So you have one here and one there on each side. Now, those need to be glued on, and actually they have a screw, so you can do just the screws. To be honest with you guys, it's a screw that's going to go from the side, so you're going to slide those in over there, and the next one you're going to go from there. And you have to be super gentle while you're doing this, because those bodies can get damaged really easily. Now, this is a little bit stubborn over here, so I want to see if there's a left and a right. I don't think that there is a left and a right, but maybe there is actually. Yeah, one side is shorter. This is the shorter side. Let's see. Yeah, one side is a little bit shorter, but let's see which side need to go where. This fit here good. No, this is the same thing. That's it. Now it's fit better. No, I'm not happy with it at all. So what's going on here? There is a step. The step need to be actually set up in a certain way. This one is very, very tight. I'm afraid it's gonna break actually if I'm gonna keep pulling it. Let's see here. So it's have here this little step, and I believe that this little step need to go all the way to the fairing. Let's see. Yeah, it's need to go and continue with the fairing. Yeah, it's look much nicer this way, and this is where it's gonna go. And then we're gonna put the other side. Now it's have a small here for safety screw, so don't forget to put the safety screw in it. I really see how those gonna get ripped off by us just transporting the airplane. Okay, this one fit perfect. This one fit a little bit rough, and then they give you those super tiny screws over here. Tiny, and those should go over there, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna go. Let's see if it's this one or I need a bigger one. No, I think it's those one. Let's see. See, you need a bigger one? No. Let me see. Why it's not fitting? Let's try the other side. Okay, other side, go from here. Yeah, the other side kind of fit, but I think you need a longer, yeah, again, you need a longer screw. I'm gonna take it out. I think that I have here on the table two other longer screw, much longer screws. If not, the screw that you're gonna put in just gonna fall out. If you haven't pressed like and subscribe so far, come on, what are you waiting for? Yeah, it's definitely the longer screws. It's feel much better and secure. Now let me go to the other side. Yeah, the area that I'm working, of course you guys gonna notice, is very tight because we put a table over here, a big table with a big everything, and the person standing with the camera needs to be further away, so it's kind of not enough space. So it's what we have to work with to make you guys see a video. Now I'm gonna stop here for a second. I need to find another better screw for this, and I'm gonna come back in a second. Don't go away. Okay, so I got the longer screw. We're just gonna fit it right there. You have to be super gentle because those tiny screws don't really want to cooperate, and between you pushing the screw and the screwdriver going through the airplane, it's a matter of like just making a tiniest mistake. Okay, steps are in. Now there is tons of the small antennas all over, so let's put those here. This one gonna go on the tail. This, if you flip it, is a VOR antenna, so the VOR antenna gonna go right there, and you're gonna have to glue it. And actually, let's confirm it real quick. Let's confirm it real quick over here. Okay, let's see. Hey, I need to read. What am I talking? Oh, what am I talking about? I don't know how to read. Okay, those are the cow flap. We already did those. Those instructions sucks. Okay, so the straight antenna go on the top, as I mentioned, and the curved one is on the bottom. Ta-da! Right there. This is the lower, the VOR antenna with the shape of a V. See, like this, it's a V. This is going on the bottom. This is for communication. And then you have the two straight one. It's gonna be the one that going here on the top. It's gonna be those guys. It's on the top. and the other one on the bottom. Okay, let's glue them together. Super glue. Oops. Okay, so when you start with this, pull it out. Whoops. And we're gonna put some super glue here, and we're gonna put some super glue there. And this is, I don't know if this is plastic or they made it out of metal. It feels pretty strong for how thin it is. Couple times in and out just to see that it's soaked a little bit. And then let's use some magic. And that's it. It will instantly dry in 5 minutes. Okay, now, so we did this. I'm looking on the back, and we're gonna again stop this video. This was up all the way up to here. Wait a second, one more thing we can do. Wait. Where it is? This part. This little part have double-sided stick tape, and it is going right here. So what this thing is just a continuation actually of the bottom over here. So all you need to do is actually gently remove the double stick tape cover over there. And then before you push it in, make sure that it's sitting on the two fronts over here so that it continue the line. And then when you see it good, just punch it in. Now, to be honest, the double stick tape that they use here feel very strong, but if you're in a very hot state like we are in California, Los Angeles, when it's 100 degrees outside, those things usually like to fall away. So what I'm gonna do is actually later I'm just gonna put here a piece of red tape here and in here and there, just so if it's full we're not losing it. Additionally, I'm gonna see if it's gonna get a little bit warm inside. I'm gonna 3D print another intake here just to make sure that it's gonna get cold. Now, next on our next video that we're gonna do the tail section. I do that in section because it's a long process, and I'm sure it's very boring to see someone doing something and you probably need to go and do something. So like, subscribe, and share it, and jump to the next video, tail section. Bye.